गोविन्दलीलाय हेमावदिव्यै छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna everyone. Today is the auspicious tithi of Mohini Ekadashi, and tomorrow is also a very auspicious tithi. Firstly, it is Dvadashi, and tomorrow is also Rukmini Dvadashi, the appearance day of Rukmini Devi, the eternal consort of Narayan, Krishna in Dwarka. So I'll continue reading from here. The impersonalists speculate on the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his devotees and subject them to the tests of direct perception. But the Lord, his devotees, and his devotional service are not subject to direct perception. In other words, spiritual variegatedness is unknown to the Mayavadi philosophy. Therefore, all the Mayavadi philosophers and sannyasis criticized Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was conducting his Sankirtan movement. They were surprised to see Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanting and dancing after he accepted his sannyas order from Sri Keshav Bharati Maharaj. For Keshav Bharati belonged to the Mayavadi school. Since Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore also belonged to the Mayavadi sect of sannyasis, the Mayavadis were surprised to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engaged in chanting and dancing instead of hearing or reading the Vedanta Sutras as is the custom. So the custom in Mayavadi school is that after the initiation, after the sannyas initiation, once one enters the renounced order of life, they spend their life hearing and reading the Vedanta Sutra. Sutra means that which is like a hint, not in detail. We saw previously how Mahaprabhu gave the sutras, the hint, to Sri Sanatan Goswami regarding the points that are to be uh, um, that were to be written in the grantha that Sri Sanatan Goswami was instructed to write. So that is the custom. The Mayavadi philosophers are very fond of the Vedanta and they misinterpret it in their own way, misunderstanding their own position, because misunderstanding their own position means they do not understand their real identity. What is the real identity? Mahaprabhu says, Jiver Swarupa Hoy Nitya Krishna Das. The actual Swarup, the actual identity of all the living entities, of each and every living entity, not just humans. Humans is for this one lifetime where we are in the human body, but we have taken so many other bodies also. We have accepted so many other bodies. So this is talking about the living entity. The body is not the living entity, it is the dead matter. But when the living entity, the soul, the atma, that is living, when that enters into a body, then that body becomes uh, lively. The life enters the body, the consciousness enters the body. Otherwise, without the living entity, the soul, the body is dead matter, nothing else. But because the Mayavadis themselves are not aware of their own position, therefore they criticized Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as an unauthorized sannyasi, arguing that because he was a sentimentalist, they're saying that, oh, Mahaprabhu, he took sannyas and now he's dancing and singing and doing kirtan and Hare Krishna Mahamantra and dancing in the streets. He's a sentimentalist. And therefore, they were criticizing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he is not authorized, he's not an authorized sannyasi because he's not doing what they are doing. And they were arguing that he was a sentimentalist and therefore he was not actually a bona fide sannyasi. All these criticisms were carried to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was at Banaras, and he was not at all surprised at them. He even smiled when the news was carried to him. He did not associate with the Mayavadi sannyasis but remained alone and executed his own mission, Mahaprabhu's own mission. He remained alone and he continued to execute the very mission that he has descended for. After staying for some days in Banaras, he started for Mathura. With that, our chapter 17 ends and we'll move to chapter 18. Conversations with Prakashananda. According to the principles of the Mayavadi sannyasis, singing, dancing, and playing musical instruments are strictly prohibited, for they are considered to be sinful activities. In some of the, even today, in some of the religious practices, the singing, dancing, playing musical instruments, they are still considered to be sinful activities. They are still prohibited. And Mayavadi sannyasis also had the same um, principle. The Mayavadi sannyasi is simply supposed to engage in the study of the Vedant. Therefore, when the Mayavadi sannyasis in Banaras saw that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was indulging, not just singing, dancing, but he was indulging. He was absorbed in that singing of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He was absorbed in dancing with the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He was absorbed in playing the musical instruments. His followers were absorbed in playing the musical instruments. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So therefore they concluded that he was not educated, and out of sentiment he was misleading his followers. This is who was considering this, the Mayavadi sannyasis, that, oh, because he's so indulged in singing, dancing, playing musical instruments, and he's only chanting, always chanting this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He's not reading the Vedanta like a Mayavadi sannyasi is supposed to do. They are thinking that Mayavadi sannyasi means a top class. So they concluded that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not educated. He did not know what to do. He did not have the right etiquettes. Nobody taught him what needs to be done after sannyas order. And therefore, out of sentiment, just because he's getting some sentimental feelings by this music and singing, therefore he was dancing, he was singing, and he was also playing with instruments, and he was misleading his followers also. This is according to the Mayavadi sannyasis. They are Mayavadi, they are themselves in Maya, and they think there is nothing beyond Maya. And anything that is beyond Maya, it has no variegatedness, has no form, is just blank. Therefore, they are thinking all this. Shankaracharya's injunction was that a sannyasi should always study the Vedanta, and that he should be satisfied by simply having one cloth and nothing more. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu neither studied the Vedanta formally nor ceased from singing and dancing. He was criticized by all the sannyasis at Banaras as well as by their householder followers. So all those Mayavadi sannyasis, they also criticized Mahaprabhu, and even the followers, the Grihastha followers who are following these Mayavadi sannyasis, they also started criticizing Mahaprabhu, because you become what you associate with. So when you associate with such people, then you start, there is a give and take of each other's thought process and belief system and everything. So because they were following the Mayavadi sannyasis, therefore they also started criticizing Mahaprabhu. When Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received the news of this criticism from his students and disciples, he simply smiled and started from Mathura and Vrindavan. When he returned to Banaras on his way from Mathura to Jagannath Puri, he stayed at the house of Chandrasekhar, who was considered a Shudra because he was a clerk. Shudra means one who does a service, any kind of service. So if we see in today's world, most people are, what are they doing? They are doing a job, service. In today's time, people think that, oh, this person is the CEO of a company, or this person uh, is the general manager. He's working as the general manager of this company. But here we see that as per the Shastras, that somebody who is working any kind of job is considered a Shudra. So Shudra is not supposed to be based on somebody's caste. It is somebody's occupation. It is somebody's quality. So Chandrasekhar was considered a Shudra because he was a clerk. But Mahaprabhu stayed at the house of Chandrasekhar. And although he was considered a Shudra, here it is not said that he is a Shudra or not. That is not. It is being said he was considered a Shudra. In spite of this, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made his residence at the home of Chandrasekhar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made no distinctions between the Brahmins and the Shudras. He accepted anyone who was devoted. Customarily, a sannyasi is supposed to take shelter and eat in the home of a Brahmin. Customarily, a sannyasi is supposed to take shelter, means stay at the house of, if they when they go travel, when they travel for preaching, at some places they have to take shelter, they have to stay for some time before going ahead and traveling more. So that should be a place of a Brahmin. That is what being said, that customarily sannyasi is supposed to take shelter and eat in the home of a Brahmin. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as the independent supreme personality of Godhead, is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dependent on anybody's decision or anything? No, he himself is Sarva Karana Karanam, the cause of all causes. It is from him that everything is emanating. It is from him. He is the creator of everything. He decides. Without his will, nothing happens. That independent supreme personality of God at Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used his own discretion. He is seated in everyone's heart as the Paramatma, that same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So used his own discretion. He knows, and he knows very well why and what he wants to do. So based on his own discretion, he decided to stay at Chandrasekhar's house. So we will pause here for today, and Krishna willing, we'll continue reading tomorrow again. We'll see what happens after Lord stayed there and what details we get from here. So thank you very much, dear devotees. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री श्रीमद् श्रील जय पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। श्री
हरि हरि बोल। श्रील श्याम करुणामय माता जी की जय।
गौरंग हरि भक्तवृंद
ब्रह्मा कुमारी
की
माता जी
जय।
की जय।
जय
All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga.